Yo, what is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Thought for a second it was Tuesday because Marvel United Multiverse dropped, and usually games drop on Tuesdays. But it is Wednesday. What's going on, guys? We got Kanji in the house. Brews, what's going on? Dropping in to give a like and say hi. What is up, Kanji? Thank you so much, man. We got Nate. What's up, crew? What's up, man? And we got Curtis in the house saying hey. And we got Jason in the house, too. What is going on in here? What's going on, man? We're going to take a look at some campaigns. We're going to browse some. I got a few tabs open here. We'll take a look. I also thought, I've been prototyping today. I think I got the combat figured out. That's pretty good, man. Yeah, whenever you get something substantial, man, send it over. I'll do a playthrough or something on the channel. That's cool. That is cool. I'm curious, man. My beloved crew, that's Freddy. What's up, Freddy? What's up, man? Oh shit, dude! I gotta tell you, when I was making that video, the highlights of 2022, I had forgotten a decent amount of that stuff, and just kind of, I know there's like a lot more that I could have gotten. There's probably you know, a dozen more go big moments. But just going back through those videos and looking at some of that stuff, it was so fun to see just all this stuff that I forgot. It was a lot of fun. So very cool. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, I highly encourage you to do so. I thought it was pretty funny. Few clips of Tim, the one where he is like passed out and Mike's asking if he's okay. That was hilarious, dude. Still sore, but I'm doing well. Oh, yeah, dude. That's right. That's right. Still sore. Okay, man. Hey, at least you're recovering, right? That's good, man. That's good. Doing well. Okay. K. Smith, feed me more. What's up, K. Smith? What's up, man? So I thought we would also do, I used to do this video called the Sunday Show. I stopped doing that when I started getting into live streaming more, but I thought we would just kind of touch a little bit on that. So what I thought we would do is, it's cool we got Jason here. We're going big, and I miss it. Yeah, man. After I got that part, I put that part in the video, I was like, let me go through these videos and find out more of these go big moments where I missed. But I was like, you know what? I think I'm good. Because it was just taking up a lot of time at that point. And I thought, like, I think it was touching on 15 minutes. And I was like, I think this is a good length. But I'm sure there's going to be plenty more to come. So we'll definitely, we'll definitely get more in there. We got Tim, evening, sir. Evening, Tim. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, but I was just going to say, I think somebody had a good idea going forward. I think we're just going to, I think each year, I'm just going to try to do, segments like that, like a video highlight and everything. Good day. What's up, man? DeCouzin, JF DeCouzin. Thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. So I thought, I hope you guys had played your Marvel United enough. Yeah. So we'll talk about that. Michael, not much, man. We're just doing some intros. What's up, brother? So what I thought we would do, and JF DeCouzin, we'll get into that in a second. But I thought we would do a little bit of. I used to do this thing called the Sunday Show, and I used to show off this picture of the day. We'll just touch on this real fast and just kind of talk about some games that I actually played off camera, because I am trying to do that a little bit more. So I thought we'd switch up the this. So the overhead. So it's cool. We got Jason, huge Star Wars fan. But I was drawing this one day. This was a while ago. So I was drawing some. I wanted to make a montage of some villains, so you can see. We got all. This is all done in pen. It's just what I had. I usually prefer pen. So we got all these guys. And then the funny bit is, I started on Java. I have no idea what the hell is going on with Java. I meant to white him out and start over, but in the meantime, we got all these guys. So I thought it was pretty cool. This is the picture of the day. Yeah, man. I think it turned out pretty well. I do have some artistic skills. I can paint, I can draw, but with me and drawing, I have to look at pictures. I can't say I want to draw Darth Vader and this is what I come up with. So all these things, and usually my drawings are all just looking at pictures, and I need to look at pictures in order to draw stuff. Play games off camera. I do a little bit. Super badass. Thank you. Good work, Andrew. Thank you so much, Nate. Appreciate that, especially coming from you, man. I will make a sweet tattoo. Yeah, I got to finish it out. There's a lot of other villains I wanted to put on here. Usually when it comes to me, my biggest problem is I'll start some projects and then I won't ever fully finish. Like I said, I meant to get to finishing up Java. I just never got around to it. This is probably, I want to say, 6-7 years ago that I did this. I know, Java's face, man. Java's face, bro. What the I started drawing, dude, and I just stopped and I was like, what it looks like a turd. Oh shit. Draw me like you're French, ladies. I do amazing stick figures. Hey man, that's a skill. That is a skill. So yeah, that is the picture of the day. This is a whole binder full of pictures I did when I kept a lot when I was a kid and stuff like that. I used to draw a lot when I was a kid. Derpy Java, yeah. What's up, Jordan? How's it going, man? So this is the picture of the day. Games that I played off camera. I played a game of Marvel Champions. I played as Hawkeye. Shout out to Jeremy Renner. Hope that man recovers. But Hawkeye and Valkyrie versus Venom. Epic game. I got Venom down. I usually only play on stages 1 and 2. I got him down to his second stage. He had 19 health points left. I had a lot of good cards in hand. Valkyrie's pretty strong. That was the first time I was playing Valkyrie. I do like it. She puts her glow, what is it called? A glow, whatever the weapon is called, on. She can put it on enemies, and as she gets benefits if she kills those enemies that the attachment is on and stuff like that. She's got some super strong cards. Hawkeye is always pretty fun. Tap his bow and he does some cool shit. But got him down to 19, had some strong cards in hand, but I couldn't finish him off. I think I lost from the threat, but it was a great game. I got another set up right off camera. I am playing, who am I playing? I'm playing Spider with the mech suit and stuff like that. Spider. And Black Widow against the Collector. So we'll see how that game goes. Also did play 2 games of Marvel United. I wanted to get a refresher on that to see about the campaign. If I'm going to go in more with the newest campaign, Marvel United Multiverse. So I played 2 games of that. I only have the core game. I only have the standard core game. So I played against Ultron and what's the other, Red Skull, just to get acclimated again. And it was good. I think, and we'll talk about that. We'll open up the campaign page, but it was good. I won both times pretty easily. But it was a good time. I played by myself, played with 2 characters. I forgot the heroes. And then also I played a game of Kingdom Rush. It was the first time I played Kingdom Rush. I only played the starting scenario. It was called Rift in Time, I believe. But that was very easy as well. But again, with the starting scenario, I expected it to be, but I liked the actions. I can definitely see this being a game. Again, I got to give it more plays, but a super relaxing game. You're just trying to complete this puzzle. It's a tower defense, trying to match these pieces, Tetris style, onto these different squares and stuff like that. But so I enjoyed the actions, and to me, it's okay if the game is easy, as long as you're enjoying those actions. And I do expect the game to get harder. But so those were the games I played. And then Friday is going to be Hoplomachus Victorum. We're continuing our journey with Decimus, aka Talinar. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So let's see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Really appreciate that. It's awesome. Awesome getting to watch while traveling for work. Okay, Jordan. Awesome. Where are you traveling at the moment? Deathglow, that's it, JF. Yeah, that's it. Is Venom a good guy now? I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't seen any of the movies. I don't know. I don't really get into comics. You got me, man. I know core game really doesn't do it justice. Yeah, so let's launch this overhead. So we'll go back to this. So let's talk about this. So this is not going to be I am explaining everything that's in the campaign and what to expect. I'm actually just going to be going through some of this stuff with you. We're going to be taking a look at some of these campaigns. We got on the agenda, I think, Marvel United Multiverse, OrcQuest, Ascension Tactics. I guess they're coming back with one. Batman. What is it? I was reading some of the updates. Escape from Arkham Asylum. New Street Fighters coming. Andromeda's Edge. Guards of Atlantis 2. And we'll just take a look at some of these. Forcing me to get rid of Marvel United. She hates it. Yeah, so let me, and Steven says, what's up, Steven? I'm skipping Marvel United Multiverse, yeah. So let me give you a little bit of backstory with me. So all I did, I skipped the first campaign. I think at that time I was getting a little tired of all the Marvel stuff. X-Men rolled around. I was going to go in for that. I really wanted to, when X-Men came out, I really wanted just the stretch goals of the original Marvel United. They didn't just offer that. In order to get that, you also had a pledge for the whole entire bundle from the first season. So it was like $220, I think, for all that stuff. And you might say it's a good deal, but at the time I didn't want all that stuff. And I didn't get any of the X-Men stuff, so I missed stretch goals, everything. At the time, I had just played the core game, and I thought for me it was a little bit too easy. I kind of saw, I was like, okay, I can see why people like this, but it just, I was winning pretty handedly. I was like, okay, this just seems a little bit too easy. I think since then, my tastes have changed just slightly. One, I do hear a lot about, like Jason just mentioned, the core box does not do it justice, right? You need some of these other characters, some of these other modes to play the game with. And I've heard that from other sources as well. Dice Tower has said that. I saw it on some other forums and stuff like that. But also, I just mentioned, I think my tastes have changed just slightly. In that I think maybe they're broadening. I'm losing... I don't know exactly how to describe it, but I can definitely see myself getting into more of these maybe slightly easier games. I have plenty of hard games. I've played plenty of those on the channel. I still very much enjoy those, but I can definitely see myself enjoying some of these where, you know, maybe it's after a long day. I don't want to play one of those super hard games. So like, hey, let's just bust out a game of Marvel United. Okay. my friends are over, right? We've just played that hard game. Tim's passing out. Let's play something a little bit easier. Let's get out Marvel United or something else along those lines. Keep the Heroes Out. I just got that in as well. And I think, especially with a game like that, I can also see it being better with maybe other people. So if I have my buddies over or something like that, or it is kind of catered to, maybe potentially being a family game, I can definitely see as my girls get older, we start doing some gaming and stuff. I can see that, them enjoying that as well. So to me, I'm viewing it as hey, this is it's going to be a super relaxed. We're not in the mood for something hard, or I'm not in the mood for something hard right now. Let's just, play something easy to set up, light, and let's just have a good time. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. So I did get another expansion. I ordered another expansion off of Miniature Market. They have some expansions available that are pretty cheap, $24 I think it is. So I did order another one just to see if it is really something that I'm interested in. I'm not forcing him. I just said I didn't like it. Yeah, we expected that too. Curtis just making up shit again. I did give $1 to OrcQuest though. OrcQuest actually seems pretty cool, man. We're gonna take a look at that, but I might be checking that one out as well. Currently Colorado Springs. Very cool, Jordan. We got Dan in the house. What's up, Dan? Forcing him to get rid of it. Make him paint it first. There you go. Get some more money for it. Wrist is broken from Assassin's Creed. Okay. Curtis is a baby too. CJ, you said you weren't into playing games much anymore. Nice. Anyone seen that Once Upon a Line game on Kickstarter? I heard about it. I didn't really look into it though. My wife never seems to be in the mood for something hard nowadays. There's Dan. Okay. Let's see. Tim says a couple of weeks ago I taught my godchildren a bunch of board games. They are 6. Ticket to Ride is their favorite. Very cool, Tim. Getting some other people into the hobby. That's awesome, man. I can't wait for my kids to get a little older. That's gonna be super cool. Really looking forward to that. I love games. He doesn't play with me anymore. All right, so let's just take a look at this. Obviously, this is doing very well. So this is going to be the third Kickstarter now. 662,000, almost 8,000 backers. 20 days to go. So yeah, it's doing very well. There's not much to the campaign page or the campaign yet. Normal CMON is to slowly release that stuff as the campaign progresses. This one, I have no doubt is going to be any different. So right now you got the Multiverse Pledge, 65. Wrecking Crew, all stretch goals. The thing is, for me, a lot of these characters, like, I don't know. Are these made up characters from them, or are they just... I don't see that being the case. I think it's just is the multiverse like a thing, like a comics? Again, I'm not into the comics. I don't know most of these characters. So you got the Wrecking Crew here, Wrecker, Power Driver, Thunderball, and Bulldozer. These guys look pretty sweet. These guys do look pretty sweet. The minis, obviously the chibi minis, and then we got the Herald Pledge for 100. So all that stuff plus the Galactus. So the Galactus is going to be, I guess, this bigger guy, obviously. But even bigger, they had the Sentinels that came with the X-Men. So this is going to be even bigger. I think if I do get this, I'm just going to get Galactus, use him in Marvel Zombies. It'll still be bigger than all the minis, right? I won't need to buy the huge Galactus that came in Marvel Zombies. I think that's going to be the plan. Curtis dropping bombs. You're not helping, Steven. Yeah, I don't know much of the characters. Yeah, that's the thing. Wrecking Crew are legit characters, and I think I recognize them from Marvel Champions. They're in Marvel Champions, right? Steven says, Iron Lad, who the fuck is this? Yeah, so I don't know these characters. That's the thing. Um, I guess in that case, it hurts the cause for me pledging for this more than it helps. Um, but again, even with some of the other characters, I don't know them. But if it's one of those things where having a variety of different characters will help the game, I don't necessarily need to know who all the characters are. You know, I'm stoked for Cosmic Ghost Rider. Dude, that one looks awesome. That one looks really cool. Where's that? Down here? So these are the characters you get in the box, right? So you get Captain Carter. So I guess these are just alternatives of already established characters. Is that right? So this looks like a British Captain America. You got Loki, Shuri, Black Panther, Spider-Man 2099. Looks pretty sick. Mighty Thor, Ironheart. I know Ironheart just from Marvel Champions. And you got the anti-hero. Dude, Cosmic Ghost Rider, dude, looks legit. All the characters are actual comic book characters. Okay, Freddy there. There's Freddy. Thank you, Freddy. Okay. Cosmic Ghost Rider does look legit, man. Uh, Cosmic Ghost Rider is the Punisher. Okay. Different versions of some peeps, others just their own characters. Okay, got it. So I think with this, how many heroes were in the core box of the first? I think there was like 6 or 7, and there was 3 villains. I think with the X-Men they bumped the heroes up, the amount of heroes that you get in the box, and it looks like they're and they did what, 2 anti-heroes and 2 villains. And so the anti-heroes could be played as either villains or heroes. I think they're doing the same thing with this, right? Immortus, Maestro. The minis do look pretty sick. Oh, you get 3 heroes and what, 1 anti-hero? Okay. The minis do look sick. Emperor Doom looks pretty badass. Oh, it does look pretty sweet there. So components, you get 8 locations, 4 villain dashboards. You got 1 for each. 84 hero cards, 48 master plan cards, 12 battle plan cards, 24 threat, 7 equipment, 12 super villain cards, 2 challenge cards. And so the challenge cards, I didn't play with any of the challenge cards yet, but these can be used to basically increase the difficulty, right? Is that one of those? Is that what they do, the challenge cards? 8 superhero cards, 3 mission cards. Yep. And this is a standalone. Same thing like they did with X-Men. So you can just get this and play the game fully. 157 tokens. This is a decent amount. Freddy knows all. That's true, man. That is true. Is that right, Jordan? You don't like that? I mean, I guess it's not for everybody, but there's something about it I think is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. The chibi stuff. I think they did a decent job with it. I don't know. I'm into it. It's going to end with 10 different boxes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's going to be a lot, right? There is going to be a lot. For 100, I mean, they're already banging out the stretch goals. We'll take a look at that in a second. So, Fantastic Four, Coming of Galactus, 23 centimeters tall. So this thing looked pretty big on the board. If we take a look at this, I mean, that's pretty big for the Marvel United line. And like I said, I mean, for a normal mini, not the chibi, I think that Galactus is still going to be super big. So I'm only half kidding about getting this guy, and if I can get the I guess I would need the tiles for Marvel Zombies, but it'd still be big enough to use in Marvel Zombies. But these guys look pretty badass as well. Airwalker. I do really like, I just can't do what he says. Challenge cards make the game harder. Okay, awesome. How much do you have of this, Freddy? Do you have everything? It would be nice if they made the locations and dashboards from better stuff than the box. That is a complaint from me as well, man. They're just so flimsy. Even the card quality is not great. I mean, it's a cheap game, right? But I would like to see the quality at least a little bit better. But I do really like this. They have this right here. It's like this transparent stuff on the mini as well. I do really like that. Who else was doing that? What was the Breach? Who made the Breach? Was it Ludus Magnus? I think it was Ludus Magnus Studios, but they also do something like this as well. They got the minis, but they also do this transparent stuff on it. I think it looks really cool. And it looks like, I think all these guys have it. Yeah, look at this. That's pretty sweet right there. Firelord, Nova, Frankie Ray. And we got Terex. That dude looks badass. X-Men Core, the stretch goals. And like 3 or 4 of the expansions, only X-Men. Okay. Yeah, Freddy's more the X-Men guy. Marvel Zombies just came in, and I can't wait to try that. Sweet, dude. The minis and art look awesome. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, bust that out. Bust that out, give that a shot, dude. Let me know how that plays. But it's only $65 for core and stretch goals. That's true. That's true. That is true. $65 for all that. But the shipping too, right? You gotta include that. So taking a look at the rest of this stuff. They did a board like this for Sinister Six, didn't they? This Galactus board. I know a lot of people are raving about the Sinister Six, saying that's one of the best expansions. Also, people were saying the Sentinels expansion was really, people really like that as well. I guess because the Sentinels, they go around the board, kind of tracking you down, changing up the game quite a bit. So I think a lot of people like that. How the hell do you paint those translucent parts? I don't know if you do, man. I don't know if you do. Let's get Curtis's input. There you go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Got the confirmation right there. Okay, so you got all this. You got some gameplay videos here. And then also, so here are the stretch goals. I like this guy. This guy looks cool. Corsair. This guy looks badass. He looks like, what was that quarterback's name for the Jags? Minshew? He was like Minshew or something like that. He doesn't play for them anymore, I don't think. But so we got that. Bunch of stretch goals already. Black Knight. This guy looks pretty cool. Claw. Another villain. Is that Chad? I know it ain't Chode. How to paint them without getting those parts dirty. Sentinel's Hell. I still can't bear Green Goblin. Mail to Curtis. Like any other mini. What's up, Rufus? Yeah. Sinister Six is like that board. Okay, cool. I probably shouldn't watch this. I end up buying all these expensive games I see on your solo playthroughs channel. Too many bones. Uprising, Oathsworn. You crushed my wild, bro. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry, man. Well, we're just taking a look at this. I'm not saying to buy these yet, man. We're just taking a look, brother. Stick around. Stay a while and listen. Painter's Tape. Green Goblin punched me the other day. Yeah, Mike's got a few expansions for it as well. Corsair Minshew, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Corsair Minshew, yeah, that's it. Corsair Minshew, that's who that is. We got Chameleon, Songbird. I do like that, again, that style. Classic equipment, Titania. Hepzibah, I guess. Absorbing Man. I do like Absorbing Man. He looks pretty badass with the, he's got all these different textures and stuff. And Cyborg Spider-Man looks pretty badass. Abomination, I like Abomination. And the Patriot is next. This guy's giving me vibes of what was the guy's name from The Boys? Shit. The older hero. Oh man, I forgot his name. Not the main villain, the guy that came later. Was it no, it wasn't the Patriot. Not Homelander. What was the guy's name? Soldier Boy. This guy giving me Soldier Boy vibes. Bunch of games at the end of last year. Man, I know. There's a lot. And then we got shipping info. Okay, so taking a look at this for the Multiverse pledge, 33 to 44. So for just that $65 You're looking at 100 right there with the shipping. And then the Herald, 34 to 50. So again, as they add all that stuff, all the extra boxes, you're looking at like 10 boxes. That's expect to pay more in shipping. So it's going to be a lot. It's going to be along the same lines as the other campaigns. But for 65, man, that's the thing. Those expansions now, and that shipping is disgusting. Yeah, I hear you. The thing is, too, I read not articles, but threads on BGG and on the comment section that they stated in the video on this launch that CMON did, that they don't have any plans to bring the Season 1 and Season 2 boxes back in the, during this campaign. I don't know if that's true. They might add them in the PM if there's enough people that ask for it. I don't know. But with this, expect the same cardboard locations, plastic tokens probably. I don't know if they're going to do another playmat as well. I don't know, but I would probably expect it. 75 to 80 for shipping. Yeah, I know. I would imagine. I mean, it's just for the $100. Again, it's the 34 to 50 just for the $100. So if you add all that other stuff, if you go in all in, yeah, expect a lot more. I know. It's a lot. Yeah, yeah, I'm expecting them to, Steven. I am expecting them to, but I don't know. You don't think so, Jason? They announced all the expansions are going to retail. Now, I saw some of the expansions in retail for $24, which I think is a decent deal, right? Just gonna miss out on the exclusives. But I haven't really seen. I know they had it on site and it's all out. I don't know if they're gonna bring it back, but on Miniature Market and Game Nerds, I did see. I don't know about Game Nerds, but Sinister 6. Are they gonna bring? Are there plans to have that consistently available at retail? I don't know. Even using the word cardboard is being generous. See, I don't even know. I haven't even seen those, Mike, so I don't know how the quality of those cardboard locations is. Right now, I opened up, like I said, I got out my box to try again, and I guess because I sit all my games, most of my games, I do have some horizontal, but I sit most of my games vertical, and I guess it was just sitting in there weird, so now all the cards and stuff are super warped. So it was one of those things that, okay. So I was thinking about possibly getting the cardboard, but if the cardboard isn't that much better, then what's the point? Our motto is we love your money. So I guess we'll see. And then Jordan says Frosthaven shipping wasn't even that much. Yeah, I know. Yeah, take a page out of Chip Theory's book, right? Excellent shipping there. So that's Marvel United. I don't know. I mean, if this is something that you're interested in, you want more Marvel United, yeah, definitely pick it up now, right? Because secondhand market, yeah, this price is gonna jack up like crazy, man. Like it is gonna be insane. Iron Lad. I don't know if we took a look at Iron Lad, but yes, I do like this on the board. Like it does look pretty sweet. The little translucent part of the mini right there. I think it looks cool. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna check back in when they release more stuff. Probably not. I don't know how often I'm gonna do these types of videos. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Jason wants more Marvel United. Yeah, definitely, man. I know Jason's picking up some stuff. Can do no wrong in my book. I know they're fantastic, Jordan. Yeah, for sure. So that's Marvel United again. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see. Estimated delivery is March 2024. I do believe, as far as shipping goes, when they did X-Men, I do believe they delivered on track. Can anybody else confirm that? Or did they even start delivering early, like before their estimates? I do think, at least from that point of view, they delivered on time. I don't see why they couldn't do this, but you never know, right? I'll be one of the last folks to receive Frosthaven, similar to what happened in Nemesis. I don't know, man. I might be the last one. I might be the last one. We'll race. We'll race, Tim. If anything, they don't grab some at retail during a sale. Personally, can't justify that shipping, let alone the game price for what you get. Yeah, the shipping is a lot. It is a lot. And I'm sure, yeah, all this is supposed to come, with the exception of this exclusive, right? This is coming to retail. Yeah. So just pick it up then. On time. Yeah, there's Freddy. Okay. And then Jordan says, such a good game about Frosthaven. I'm looking forward to it, man. I don't know when mine's coming in, but hopefully soon as well. Okay, so that is Marvel United. Next up, let's talk OrcQuest. This did end, but obviously the PM is going to open up. I looked into this a little bit. I wrote some notes about this one. So it looked pretty cool. So the overview is you're trying to save the orcs from humans. What's cool is you can freely decide who's first. You get 2 action points to spend on skill cards. So I guess you get these skill cards. So to start, you're going to start with 3 skill cards. We'll just scroll down. Maybe we'll take a look at some of the pictures. There's a lot of shit you get with this. Look at all these many. God damn. So you start with 3 skill cards. 1 movement, 1 attack, and 1 special. So you have 2 action points. So 1 action point can perform an action. Or you can use 2 action points on the same skill card, but it can do maybe a more powerful version of that skill card. Exploration, you can explore rooms, randomly generated, which is always cool to see. Combat, attack, and defense dice. So this is a dice roller. There's a lot of dice, it looks like. Rolled at the same time. And you can increase the strength of those. So I do believe it's going to be one of these dice leveling up systems. Dice chosen, so you choose a weapon. And the enemy defense are rolled together, and they cancel each other out based on the color. So I would imagine if you're rolling a dice of a higher level, it can cancel everything out beneath it. And you can't cancel it out if they're defending with a higher dice. Loot and craft. Killing enemies grants loot cards based on the enemy, and you can use resources to craft weapons, discarding the required type and quantity of the weapon's craft plan. So I would imagine you're going to get, you can see there's a lot of cards. You get this weapon that you're going to be trying to craft. So as you kill these enemies, you get all these resources and stuff like that. And then after you gain a certain amount of resources, then you can craft new weapons. And then also, when killing enemies, you also get badass points, which is awesome. Players can spend badass points individually to activate special actions or collectively, which I kind of like that. So collectively, everybody at the table can decide to use those skill points by acquiring upgraded skill cards, which I think is pretty cool. And you can even use points to revive fallen orcs. So I think that, that sounds cool. The minis look awesome. There's a lot that you get. There's not a lot of pledge levels. So for 135 euros, you get all that stuff. So that comes out to about 146 US. So you get a ton of shit in this game. And I do think the minis are pretty awesome. This project, as far as I am aware, was launched by a different company. Monolith has come in and taken over, I guess because the word was, if we take a look up here, where was it? They wrote a little section here. So it says, unfortunately, the development of the game did not leave enough funding for the production stage. So they were looking for a buyer, and Monolith came in. So shout out to Monolith. They're doing an awesome job with this. I can't say that enough, but that is super cool. So what they're doing was, and you can see, launched back in 2018, more than 2,200 backers. So what they're also doing is all those original backers that didn't get their game, all they need to do is pay for shipping, and Monolith is going to send them a game. So shout out to Monolith again. That is super cool. But for 135, again, 146 US, you get a ton of shit. So it looks like all 59 stretch goals. You get the core box, all 5 expansions, and all unlocked stretch goals. I think I just said that there. But the minis in here look pretty cool. You can see, and I do like the theme. 172 minis. God damn, that is a lot. That is a lot of shit right there. I see some Darkest Dungeon. Some Darkest Dungeon talk. Looks pretty damn cool. Yeah, I know. It does, dude. Let's see. I'm missing some. UBS had my Darkest Dungeon. Their place in Columbus. Delivery date is Friday. Oh, shit. Steven is getting Darkest Dungeon. That is amazing. If everybody here only knew half of the Discord drama that Steven has been dealing with Darkest Dungeon, congrats, Steven. I hope you get everything. And I hope the order is correct. Let's see. The freaking trailer for the game was better than most video game trailers. Oh, for OrcQuest, I didn't even see it. Oh shit. Do I desktop audio is good. Are you guys getting audio? I don't think you're getting is it not playing? There it is.
Sit down, dear friends. Let me tell you the tale of the 4 Rejects. An unlikely group of orc warriors who went on a quest to save our people from the Alliance. Why do we call them the 4 Rejects? Well, because, smart as they were, they embarked on this crusade with only a few weapons, their meager skills, and a strong desire to smash human skulls. However, along the way, they encountered more than just humans. Rotting zombies and skeletons, orcs begging to be skewered, fierce drunk barbarians, haughty elves with pointy ears, and many more diversions on legs. Some there took a particular pleasure to crush. Each door they kicked in brought new enemies to slam. But also new equipment and stuff to loot. And you know our god, Badass, loves a good brawl. Well, he decided to grant them his favor, making them faster, tougher, and more powerful than ever. By looting and crafting, their humble starting gear had truly become an arsenal worthy of great heroes. But nothing could prepare the 4 Rejects for the final showdown with Lothar, the mighty enchanter. OrcQuest, now on Kickstarter.
That was pretty badass, man. That was pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. That got me more interested for sure. I always love to see when the these trailers, they have it's a mix of the animation, but plus with the actual minis that are moving around, doing these different types of things, kicking down doors and stuff like that. It's always, or they were beating up on that human guy, but the mini's just laying there. That was pretty badass, man. That was pretty badass. Let me catch up. W, hey brother, did you back The Witcher Old World? No, I did not, man. I passed on that. Tough call, but yeah, I did pass. If they lose it in Michigan Rufus, here we go. The Darkest Dungeon. Buy some mythic IPs. As far as I know, only the OrcQuest. That's the only one that I know of. they might have. I'm not sure. That I don't know, Mike. I don't know. That I don't know if they had to pay for shipping the first time. That is Andrew as an orc. Yeah, man. Steven is getting his darkest dungeon pledge now onto weather. Yeah. The trailer practically sold me. Dude, that trailer was badass. So you get a bunch of stuff here. 172 minis, 27 double-sided boards. I really like that. I really like the double-sided boards. And one thing I wanted to say was I do really like the art style that they got. The minis look super cool, but the boards, I really like the art. I think it looks fantastic. And they're double-sided as well. That's awesome. 991 cards. 44 dice, that is a lot. 400 plus tokens and 32 quests. And I do believe the turnaround time for this is going to be quick. I think they're predicting, here we go, October 2023. So the turnaround time, I think because most of the stuff was already completed again, so the turnaround for this is going to be relatively fast. So that is another positive about this. You can see all the stretch goals right here. But the minis look super cool, man. Varick, yeah, dude, that guy looks awesome. Lot of minis, Mike, I know you're strictly a mini guy now, so here you go. No orange dice. I don't know. Is there any orange dice? Are there any orange dice? I don't know. Here we go. Here we go. No orange dice. No orange dice. We can go big with no consequences. That's a lot of dice. Green badass dice. So these are probably going to be the best, right? I would imagine if they're the... Oh, no, these are badass dice as well. Okay. So you probably start at the white, gray, black, and they get to the badass stuff. Okay. I like that idea. I do like the leveling up. I love the art. I think it's a pretty good deal for the price. Fast turnaround time. Get a lot of stuff, a lot of dice. I love dice rolling games. There's no orange dice. The boards, double-sided. They lost me at 44 dice. Mike, but it's got the upgrading dice system that Tidal Blades has, man, right? It's got the upgrading dice system. A lot of cards. Weapons look cool. Doesn't look like there's a lot of iconography. Plus, I just read the... at the start, I kind of read a little bit of an overview. I do like that. I think it's going to be a cool game. I'm leaning towards backing this. I am leaning towards backing this. I didn't even pledge the $1. Is it even worth it anymore to pledge the $1? Because most of these games, you still have access to the PM afterwards anyway. I don't know. I don't know if any company is still doing it where you can't gain access to the PM if you don't pledge the $1. And what is the... See, here we go. Here's the roadmap. You can see all this is green. Factory files and proofreading, 95%. So I do believe it's going to be a pretty fast turnaround, which is awesome. See some videos. Is there the shipping? So here's shipping. US 34 to 38. I did get the conversion, so that's about 37 to 41. I save $1. There you go. That's big, dude. That can be big. So not bad. Not bad. So I am liking this. So for the amount of stuff that you get and for everything else that I mentioned, I think it's going to be pretty cool. I don't know if I wrote anything else. I guess the negatives, it's just another dungeon crawler, right? So if you already have enough, maybe stay away. Next up, Ascension Tactics. So I actually have Ascension Tactics. I have it right here. I have the rule book out. I got to start reading the rule book, so I want to play this soon. But I guess they're coming back with... This is by Stoneblade Entertainment. There's not much about this yet, but it's a standalone expansion to Ascension Tactics. So you can come on here and follow this. It's going to be on Kickstarter, but I did pull up a page from Stoneblade's website. Again, this is a standalone expansion. You don't need the first one. Includes everything you need to play. Brand new map, brand new terrain tiles, new high quality standees. So I did just get the standee version. I didn't get the minis. It was a decent amount cheaper. I think the minis version was on eBay for a pretty hefty price, so I stuck with this. I believe this was around the $50 mark. Only be available through the Kickstarter edition. Many ways to play. Battle through the all-new campaign mode with up to 4 players, or try player versus player, cooperative, and solo scenarios, which is pretty cool. Drafting mode allows players to custom build their armies. No cumbersome point totals to count up. Acquire cards from ever-changing center row to power up their forces. Again, I don't know how the game plays at all. Add the cards and champions from the original Ascension Tactics so it can be integrated. Even more variety, which is awesome to hear. And even the smallest miniature can take down, tactical card boost and equipping magical constructs. No dice rolling required. I don't know why they did the exclamation point like it's a bad thing. I don't know. I like dice rolling, but I also like card play. I'm interested in this one just because I'm not backing it until I play this, but this one got a lot of praise, the first Ascension Tactics. Solo Board Gaming Night, he gave this one high praise, and I do respect his opinion. So that is actually the main reason why I got Ascension Tactics, to try that out. So I'm going to try to have a gameplay, a playthrough up on the channel relatively soon. There's Freddy as well. It's a fun game. I didn't think the mini quality was all that, in my opinion, but the gameplay is solid and fun. And also, if Freddy is singing praises about the game as well, then you know it is going to be good. So awesome. I'm going to try to have a playthrough on the channel soon-ish, in the next few weeks. So I don't think there's a set time for this to launch. I also have some sticky notes that I did. Let's pull that over here. I don't have a set time. You got a story and you got a review, Dice Tower and stuff like that. So there's no set time. I guess we'll talk about this more in the Discord. But I am looking forward to playing Ascension Tactics. So again, playthrough coming up next few weeks. Then next up we have Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum. So I was looking into this one a little bit. So this is by Night Games. So first off, I do just want to talk about Night Games. I don't know. I've never backed any of their stuff. We got Andrew. It's been a while. Greetings, Andrew. What's up, Andrew? How's it going, man? Thank you so much for joining, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. We're just looking through some campaigns, getting some thoughts from everybody, seeing what we got. So this one, this is by Night Games. And real quick, just to touch on Night Games, they don't have much to their name. The only thing I know that they did previous to this was that I don't know if they took over making this game or if they started themselves, but it was a Harry Potter game called Catch the Golden Snitch, I think it was, or whatever. I don't know much about Harry Potter. But apparently, I've read some comments, and I can't really confirm this, is that the communication was pretty poor. I don't know, but I've seen comments. I believe there was comments on here as well. I think there was some, let's see. I know there was some. I did see some. I think there was on a Board Game Geek forum as well. I don't know, but that's just what I saw. That's just what I saw. I don't know if I'm not making it up. It is around. So with that being said, I don't know. It looks like they are responding to some comments here. So that is one takeaway. But so to the game. The game looks pretty interesting. So you're actually playing as villains in Arkham Asylum. So you're trying to escape Arkham Asylum, and you're going to be fighting some good guys, and you have to watch out for Batman coming onto the board. So you're going to get this track. You're going to be able to play as all these different types of villains and stuff like that. But I was looking at a few of the updates. So you're going to get this, where was the track? Was it? No. it would be nice to go along with what I'm talking about. It's not that. Those were the hero cards. We can take a look at that in a second. But I guess you're going to have... Was it this? No, that's the escape plans. You're going to have escape plans, I guess, for each... like we got Killer Croc right here, so there's going to be an escape plan for this as well. The art on the tiles does look pretty cool. Where is the... Was it this? No. So either way, as you perform these different actions, it's kind of like a threat level, like a progression bar. So as you perform these different actions, the threat, I'm going to call it that for now, is going to rise. So when it's going to go from like green, there's a few spaces in green, to yellow, and then to red. And once it hits red, Batman is going to come onto the board. So the only way you're going to be able to get rid of Batman is through defeating him. So these different actions, I would assume, are going to cause the alarm level to raise, and you can reduce it before Batman gets onto the board, so on and so forth. But the characters are each going to have their own unique abilities and stuff like that. This is a dice roller. So you're going to be going around the board, and I think the locations, like the board layout, is going to be different each time. So it might be something like you randomly draw tiles, lay them out, and stuff like that. Each room, I think, is going to be able to perform slightly different actions. Who? That's... I heard the same thing, Steven, which is kind of... It's a little worrisome, but... I don't know. I don't want to say that because I don't know. I don't know. So this is launching on January 24th. The minis look pretty cool, but I do like the concept. I don't know if they're going to have any other locations outside of Arkham Asylum, like in any kind of expansions or anything like that. And then the characters, there's going to be events that are drawn that, are going to have negative effects on you and stuff like that. Oh yeah, man. I said Batman. Oh, I'm in timeout. I'll give a lean back for that. I said Batman. Oh no, man. I'm in bar, man. Forgive me, man. Oh shit. Yeah, I messed up, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be putting out an apology video soon. But I think what this one looks pretty cool. You can see here, this is the player boards. So you can unlock different types of... I think you can unlock these by getting different resources and stuff, unlocking that. I meant Barman. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Apology video is coming. Is this going to be in the highlights video of 2023? I don't know. We'll see. We have a plan of, so I think that was talking about the escape plans. The escape plans for the game. That's funny, man. So basic attacks, you get a unique ability and stuff like that. So the thing is with this, this is your health bar, and as you get to the damage tracker, when the token reaches one of the spaces with the ice cream icon, the supervillain is KO'd. But why do all of these have ice cream cones? If you just got to 7, you're KO'd. I don't know. Adversary cards, so these are the, you got the security guard and stuff like that. And then event cards, negative effects on you throughout the game. And then there's going to be a certain amount of rounds. And I do believe on the main track with the alarm progressing, if that ever reaches the end, you automatically lose the game. And if you don't escape by the end of the round, the last round, you lose the game as well. So this one looks pretty cool. January 24th, it's very soon. I do believe you get a free gift just by following. There's a decent amount of people following the game as well. So 5 days, 13 hours. So just give it a follow. A free gift is Bane. Patient character skin. So even if you don't back the game, just follow. You get a free gift potentially. So yeah, that's Escape from Arkham Asylum. I do think it looks pretty cool. Semi-co-op. I'm getting a little bit of Nemesis vibes to it. But we'll see. We'll see as more information comes about. I do think some of the updates that they're putting out are pretty good at giving you a slight what to expect with the game. But again, with the communication with night games, I don't know. It's a question mark. Next up, Dante, The Invasion of Hell. I think this one would probably be on Curtis's radar. But this is by Creative Game Studio. And these are the same guys that did Chronicles of Drunagor. I reached out to Creative Game Studio. I did receive an email back from Rick, who is one of the guys commenting in here. Rick, here he is right here, saying he'd like to work with me. I was hoping to get like maybe a prototype of Dante, The Invasion of Hell, but we kind of got lost. Communication kind of got lost in the shuffle. So I'm going to try to reach back out to him again. He said let's get together after the holidays. So we'll see. I'll try to get a prototype copy, which I think would be awesome. But this is a adventure game, 1 to 4 players. So taking a look at the project here, there's not a lot, but it says based on the famous Italian poem, The Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri. I'm guessing that's how you say that. In this new adventure, an incredible fusion of exploration through the various circles of hell and epic battles against hordes of enemies in the best war game style. I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty cool. The best war game style. Devise the safest route to your objectives or explore the most challenging corners of this dark realm. Engage in fierce battles and strategize using your surroundings. I do like this art. The minis look awesome. The minis in Chronicles were awesome. So we'll see. I don't think there's a set date for this. I do believe with this, I think I wrote some notes here that they're only going to start. Is it on this page? Okay, yeah. So there's no live date. There was a comment, I do believe, from Rick stating they are waiting until the second wave of Chronicles of Drunagor is delivered. So they're not focusing on this new campaign until they're the one before it is fully delivered. I do like that a lot. So they don't, that doesn't get lost in the shuffle. Focusing on this game and, getting sidetracked, not being able to handle requests. Maybe people lost some stuff. Helping out everybody out from Chronicles. I do like that a lot. But this one looks pretty cool. This one looks, I expect Curtis to be really interested in this. The minis are badass. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. More information to come. And this is on GameFound. And again, I'll put, not again, but I will put links to all this stuff in the description below. So, Dante, The Invasion of Hell. And then next up, we got Street Fighter V Champion Edition Legends. I wrote some notes on this one as well. This one looks pretty cool. But there's a thing about this one as well. In that I saw this one pop up. I do believe it's this one. I could be wrong. But you see down here, this says Blacklist Games. All right, right here. See a little down here, real small, Blacklist Games. I think, I could be wrong, that Blacklist Games put out this campaign on GameFound before. I know I saw them put one up that was later taken down because of all the backlash that they were getting on the campaign, I believe. So I think Colossal is taking over this. I don't have any confirmation, but this is by Colossal Games now. So, and with Blacklist being here, I believe that's kind of the case. You can see it's launching on February 23rd, or sorry, February 21st. Blacklist. There are minis and it has black on the box. Curtis is all that. Yeah, I know. I believe it, man. So, taking a look at this, though, you can see the board here. I think it looks okay. The artwork looks okay. I think it was for people to give them money, but got taken down. Okay. On their website, though. Okay. Yeah, Billy, what's up, man? Yeah, Dante is all me. Yeah, man, we figured. But yeah, Billy, I think this is the game. But I wrote some notes. It sounds okay. It sounds very simple. You can see there though, $75. I guess we'll have to see what else is in the box. What all? Oh, here we go, right here. I didn't actually even look at this page. I just wrote notes from some updates. Okay, so we got some fighters here. Okay, so there seems like a decent amount of fighters. 84 style decks. Okay. Nemesis. 4 Nemesis boards. Okay. 24 minion standees. 4 fighter boards. 6 stage tiles. 2 large tiles and 4 small tiles. I would actually like to see that a little bit more for $75. They are double-sided. I guess that is... They are double-sided. 5 dice. Come on. 5 dice. Come on, man. 5 dice. 4 stage sheets. Okay, so only 4 stages. Okay. Yeah, for 75, I'd probably like to see a little bit more in the box. I mean, the minis look cool, but I mean, there's I guess a decent amount of cards. I don't know. And standees, 24. Colosso is producing the game, to my knowledge. It was a Blacklist game. Colosso is taking over. Okay. Take over the game. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you. What's up, EM? How's it going, man? Thank you, Freddie. Freddie is like the Blacklist games. He's got the inside scoop on Blacklist, man. Anytime a discussion about Blacklist games comes up, Freddie's quick on the draw with that one. Chun-Li fighting intruders. Yes, please. There you go, Tim. There you go. So the game sounds it sounds really light. I'm out just because I don't care for Street Fighter. I didn't see you as being a Street Fighter guy. Convict is in the corner weeping. So, did anyone ever get the Street Fighter game Angry Joe did with... No, I did not. I heard conflicting things about that one. But for this game... So here it is right here. So let me just go to... I wrote some notes, like I said. So, the core system is you play 2 cards on your turn. All right? There's no cost. You can play any 2 cards. It's only 2 cards. They highlighted the cards have almost no text. And they only have about 1-3 icons. So really simple. The cards are not discarded after played. They are added to a combo meter. So this is how you're going to level up your combo and stuff. I think one of the things that the guy was saying was, the designer was, he wanted to kind of stay true to the game a little bit. Very simple gameplay, but a decent amount of depth. We got Jason Blaine in the house. What's up, man? If it was Mortal Kombat, I'd be all in. Wasn't there a Mortal Kombat game that I heard about a while ago that was supposed to be coming? Does anybody know what happened to that? I thought I heard about that. Somebody was talking about that game. Love the game. I have played from Blacklist Games. Hate the company, though. Yeah, right. It's one of those things. Hopefully Street Master's still coming, man. Let's see. I played the Street Fighter game from Jasco. It was fun. Minis were insane. Yeah, that's one of the things I saw that everybody agreed on. That the minis were fantastic. So the style decks that we took a look at allow you to customize how your fighter will behave that session. So I kind of associate this with the... there's pre-made decks that I use for Marvel Champions that kind of, actually are coincidentally how the character might behave more or less. You got the aspects, aggression, stuff like that, leadership. So this is kind of like those style decks. So you're going to take these style decks and mix them with each fighter is going to have like their own deck as well. It has an additional set of cards to represent their unique moveset. So you'll mix those together. Oh no, sorry. So those won't be mixed together. Each character also has an additional set of cards to represent their unique moveset, but those cards can be played at any time, available at all times. So one of the things the designer said was he hates having these like unique cards for certain characters, but they're shuffled in, and maybe you get them only once or twice throughout the entire game. So he wanted to make those available at all times in the game. So they're going to be laid out on the board. You can use those at any time, but then you're also going to have this style deck that you can, that will be shuffled together, and that's when you'll draw those cards. But to play those special cards, those unique cards, you discard the correct icons from cards in the combo meter. So these cards, your unique cards, that's what's going to allow you, you're going to have to build up your combo meter and play certain icons from your combo meter to play these unique cards. Your health, you need to be defeated twice. After the health bar is depleted, the round ends, and the defeated player flips their character card, which also provides an additional ability. So your second level of life, you get an additional ability that you can use on your turn, so you get a little bit stronger, I guess, to kind of balance it out a little bit. So gameplay-wise, you can kind of see the cards, very simple, like we were talking about, and you can see, I guess these are the icons that you're going to need a discard from the meter. I didn't even look at this page. I was just reading the updates. By completing objectives and defeating enemies, you'll charge your fighter's EX gauge. You can spend this gauge to power up your abilities, reroll dice, or even upgrade your special abilities.
Round 2, fight.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
Finish him.
I do like Mortal Kombat a little bit better than Street Fighter. I never really got into Street Fighter. Played a lot of Mortal Kombat. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a Mortal Kombat game. Jasco, yeah, that's it. Jasco. Okay, supposed to do an MK game, same style as Street Fighter. Okay. All right. Supposed to be doing MK after. Okay. All right. So we'll see. I am curious about a Mortal Kombat game though. But this looks interesting. 75. I don't know what the shipping is going to be. I don't know. But again, the gameplay seems pretty easy. Board style, it looks like, the Street Fighter arcade games a little bit. So for the Street Fighter fans, it could be really good. I don't think I'm getting this one. I think this is going to be, an easy pass for me. Again, I would probably like to see, I guess you get the stretch goals as well. Who knows what the stretch goals are going to be. We'll see. So yeah, give it a follow. I believe you get a free gift as well. I wasn't following. I don't know. But, even if you don't back it, give it a follow. Maybe you get it something free. I'm not sure. Okay, next up, I don't know much about this one at all. We got Steven. Well, boys, I'm out. Catch y'all on the Discord. Andrew, thanks for killing my wallet as always. Steven. All right, Steven, have a good one, man. The golden one is retreating for the night. I'll catch you on the Discord, brother. Thanks for stopping by, man. I do appreciate it. So Andromeda's Edge, this one is launching on the 31st. Cardboard Alchemy. So there's a lot of people following this one. You do get a free gift if you follow this. So I hear this compared to what is it? Mike probably knows more about this game. Dwellings of Eldervale. This is kind of supposed to be like a slightly improved Dwellings in space. If I recall correctly, I do think they changed up the solo mode. Is that right? I'm not entirely sure. I didn't watch any. I think there's a gameplay video on Quack's YouTube channel. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't played Dwellings. I still have to play Dwellings. So I don't know much about this, but it is coming to GameFound on the 31st. Again, follow it if you get a free gift. But I do think it is supposed to be pretty similar to Dwellings. So if you know Dwellings, maybe you like the theme with space a little bit more. this might be your type of game. 40 minutes per player. For me, that's about 2 hours per player. But it does look pretty cool. I am digging the art. The art looks pretty sick. So we'll see. We'll see. I know there's a site as well. I think the designer or the owner or something was on Quackalope's YouTube channel again, I guess going over some of the details for this. I guess talking about the solo mode, how it's changed a little bit, I think. I didn't watch the video. It's hard for me to watch videos all the way through. But yeah, January 31st. So soon. Might be an all-in Brews and Board Game style. I don't know. It does look good. Again, I'm digging the artwork. Dwellings has a lot of praise. I know a lot of people love that game. So if it is I don't want to say improved, similar to Dwellings, maybe you like the theme a little bit more, this could be for you. I don't know. I have to wait and see. For this. And then you get the Tim Chun prototype. He usually does a fantastic job showing off these games, but anyone played Elder Vale? No, I gotta play it soon. Tell you what, Ascension Tactics, Dwellings of Elder Vale, soon. It's a bunch to get to, man. There's a bunch to get to. So that is Andromeda's Edge. Next up, we got Guards of Atlantis 2. Now, I know Varega was talking about this on the Discord. But this is a reprint, but they're also bringing back some additional characters. I think they're called heroes. So some additional content. No rule changes. That was made clear in the comment section. Is this the exact same game or there are changes? Rule changes, no. Content changes, yes. So this is a 4 to 6 player game, which is a lot. But you can play this head to head. You'll just have to control 2 heroes. I don't know much about this as well. I know this one has some. A lot of people talk about this one as well. They talk highly of this game. Try it on Tabletopia right now. Maybe we can get some Discord people together. Maybe we can play a game of this. Too high for me. But again, Mike, you can just do head to head. Each controlling 2 players. So it is still possible. Yeah, but yeah. It's hard for me to get even 2 anyway, right? But I do hear really great things about this game. I did pull up the BGG page. It's very highly rated, 8.8. It is slightly complex. The board looks super cool, very cool. I heard this is a really if I remember correctly, you really got to work, with the teammate or synergize well with the other hero in order to make this work. I think it's a MOBA type game. I'm not entirely sure. So there's going to be minions throughout the board as well. You're going to have to kill the minions, level up the minis. Look pretty cool. I'm interested, but I don't see me backing just because it's hard for me to get another player anyway. And, even if I get my wife to play, which is rare nowadays, this seems like it might be a little bit too complex. So this one might be out. As much as I would love to play this, I would love somebody else to have this game, bring this over, and us play it. I would love to at least give this one a shot, though. But this is coming back. Is there an exact time? No date yet. So keep on the lookout. Give it a follow. Again, you get a free gift. Even if you don't back it, you'll get alerted to when it goes live. Past that, I don't have too much else to talk about. I do have some dates that some PMs are closing. We'll see. I say that so often. Yeah, I am still trying to reduce the amount that I back, but it's been hard. I know Tidal Blades 2 is definitely on my radar. It wasn't at first during the campaign. The pledge manager is still open. The latest update from this, I know they put out a video talking about everything with Tidal Blades 2. It says the pledge manager. But I don't. I think they were saying the production is moving ahead well, but there's still no time when the pledge manager is going to close. However, I thought they said something about maybe delivering. I don't want to say in the next few months. I don't know. I'd have to watch the update again. But so what I'm trying to say is, if you are thinking about this, I would try to get your, if you want to pledge, have that completed soon, relatively soon. I don't have much else in regards to that, but the game itself, it looks really good. I'm thinking about doing this, and I think I'm just gonna do the standee version. This art just looks absolutely gorgeous, and I love the player boards. I think this one looks really good. Really good. I don't know if this is coming to retail. If it does, I think I'm just going to wait for retail. Mike would probably know a little bit more about this one than I do. And I do love the binder books. Just put those together for your board. I do like that. It makes getting out the game a lot faster. I don't know if I can justify the minis, especially if I'm trying to save money with all these other games. But I am really digging these player boards. I think it does look really good. I do like the original Tidal Blades. I don't think it's going to be anything like that, but I do like this theme. No, man, I haven't backed it yet. I am thinking about doing it, though. I am thinking about jumping in. Just for the, I think it's 89 for just the base game. Binder boards are nice. This guy has a Lich King helmet. I trust his game judgment. I want someone else's copy. Yeah, man. I know. I need some closer people that actually do some serious gaming, so they can buy some games and I can just play their copy instead of backing all these things. Late pledges are getting expensive. I ended up doing that with ISS Vanguard and thinking about Iridia. Yeah, I am in for Iridia. I didn't go for ISS. I know Rufus and Alex talk about that on the Discord a lot. It looks really good. I've been hearing great things. But yeah, even all these PMs, dude, it is expensive. This campaign has one-shot missions. I do like the sound of that as well, man. I do like the sound of that as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go in for this. I think I am going to have to go in for this. It looks so good, man. And I think there was something with the boards that, Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's something like you can accumulate stuff, like resources in here, similar to like the original Tidal Blades, like your shells. I believe if you use your shells, what did you use shells for? I just even played it recently to re-roll or something like that. But then they went into your shield. No, you got the shells, then they would go to the shield, and from the shield you could spend those to perform different actions. I believe it's something like that, but you accumulate the shells and then they can be used again later for different types of things. I think it's something like that. But I love that concept, and these boards look fantastic as well. To all of us gamers that sleeve your cards, Sleeve Kings is running a Game Found campaign, and it seems as if you can pre-order sleeves for cheap, but I haven't looked at shipping. Freddy, say no more. Sleeve Kings, I think, is this it right here? Here we go. Season 4. So yeah, Tidal Blades 2, I think I am going to jump in on that. It just looks too good. And I think, and you know, Mike is going to be talking it up in the Discord. I fully expect him to, getting me on board. By the end of it, I'm going to be going all in with the minis. Probably not, but he's going to try. He's going to try. Okay, the one-shot missions won't be available at retail. Okay. Thank you, Mike. Okay. Gotcha, Mike. Thank you. One-shot dungeon crawler games are awesome. Yeah, I do like the sound of that a lot. So if I only had something like a Massive Darkness 2. Rufus, I will give you the address. Send over the Druids box. Enough talk. Don't even open up the box. Just send it right in the mail. Come on, brother. Come on. So let's look at this Sleeve Kings campaign quick. So 20 days left. Okay, 5% discount on shipping for all backers. Okay, at 100,000. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's see. I haven't used Sleeve Kings. I usually use Mayday exclusively. Not because I'm against using other sleeves, but Mayday has usually done me right. I got everything except the RPG books. Okay. I believe, man. You are a minis guy now, bro. Plus those upgraded resources look sweet. The minis do look cool, man. But I think I got to stick with standees. I got to save some money somewhere. Some places. Okay. So, what do we got here? Are there like bundles or something like that? Okay. Clear winner. Yeah. Has anybody else used Sleeve Kings? I'm assuming Freddie, you use Sleeve Kings. Mike, do you? How are the... Okay, so we got the sizes right here. Yeah, very cool. Okay. Okay, so you can get bundles. Okay, which is pretty cool. Is there... What is this? Oh, 100 packs and a playmat. There we go. Okay, so 100 packs and a playmat. 160. Does it say what the... Oh, and it's got the stretch pay as well. So you can pay monthly. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That helps. Oh, this is a playmat. So you can check what kind of sleeve size you need. That's pretty cool. I like that. That is pretty cool. Okay, so okay. Let's see. Pay Curtis to paint him. Yeah. Does a great job, man. I use Sleeve Kings. I like them. Use them for Marvel Champions and Sentinels of the Multiverse. They shuffle well in my experience. Okay. I mean, this could, with the payment plan, I think this sounds... I don't know. I'd want to try at least a pack or two of them first, right? I use Sleeve Kings almost... Mike, I thought you used Mayday. I had no problems with them. Occasionally, you'll get a bad one in a pack. That's Mayday as well. For the price, it's a non-issue, yeah. I don't mind seeing those all one-offs here and there. I use them for some games because the price is right and they're pretty consistent. I wouldn't use them to sleeve up a deck I'm bringing to a tournament, though. Okay. Use them for Arkham LCG, which I play casually with my wife, and a few other things at home. Yeah, I'm not expecting to go to any kind of tournaments or anything like that. So, yeah, any kind of... Are they kind of comparable to Mayday with as far as the quality? I usually only use the thicker Mayday sleeves as well. Arkham is so good. Don't get me started on Arkham LCG, guys. Come on, stop it. So can we do a ban timeout? Hide report user. Put user in timeout. 5 packs of sleeves, $10. Okay, so that's a good deal. That's a good deal. I mean, if they're usually about $250, you know, you're saving getting a pack free. 50 packs and a playmat. Okay. All right, so there you go. If you need some sleeves for cheap, they got payment plans as well. $14 a month for 50 packs. That's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal. All right, maybe I'll order a pack or two of Sleeve Kings, try them out. Give them a shot. Maybe I'll go in on this. I have been looking for more sleeves, getting a lot more games. Don't have as many sleeves for the game, so maybe this is the way to go. Okay. All right. Next up, let's see. Tidal Blades 2. We talked about that. Cthulhu Death May Die. I think I'm still The game plan for me is still just to go with the, where is it? I already pledged that for the 100, the Noble pledge, but I think I'm going to do the All-Knowing pledge. I think I'm going to stay here. I don't think I'm getting the Unspeakable box. That's already going to be enough Death May Die for me. It's already going to be enough Death May Die for me, man. Especially with all the stuff that is coming in this All-Knowing pledge. I think I did the calculations, and for me, with the shipping included, it was about $150 if I keep this. It was about $150, about $40 shipping if I bump this up. But I am for sure bumping this up. This pledge manager is going to close on the 31st of this month. I've been buying just sleeves. Very cheap and still good quality. Okay, awesome, awesome. No, I'm not Rufus. I'm not Rufus. When you're done with it, Rufus, pass it along. I'll do a playthrough. I'll send it back to you, man. Now, and Freddy, do you have Big Boy, or do you have the Unspeakable? I just think it's enough for me, man. It's enough for me. It's enough for me, man. It's a lot of Death May Die. Especially for everything that you're getting in this. It's a lot. It's a lot, dude. I know. I don't think I'll miss it either. I'm not missing it now. I'm not missing it now, right? I'm trying not to let the FOMO overtake me. If for some reason I stopped buying board games and I had all this extra funds to spend down the road, maybe then I'll pop a $200 on eBay for the Unspeakable box down the road. Because I absolutely need it and I haven't been spending money on board games. I don't foresee that happening. So I think I'm good with this. It's more than enough, especially if you already have the first season, the core box, and season 2. And plus you already got maybe, the Black Goat, and what was the other one? Was it Haster? Not Haster. I forget what the other guys were. The other old one that you can buy separately. I forget what that one was. But this is already so much, dude. This is already so much. More than I'll ever play. More than I'll ever play. So this is fine for me. This is fine. And the animal companions, the animal allies do look pretty cool. So if you're playing this with less players, the animal companions are going to aid you on your quest. You can move them around the board. They can help you attack. I feel like my mustache is itching the crap out of my nose right now. But you can move them around the board. They can help you attack. They can help you re-roll dice and stuff like that. You can use them to distract. I do really like the concept of the animal companions. It is. Yeah, EM. Yeah, we call him Big Boy. Yeah, the giant Cthulhu. Don't do it, he says. Don't do it, he says. Oh, yeah, Rufus. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yep. And look, guys, let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. The amount of campaigns that we are seeing come back, it's not granted, but I do still think, even if you miss it, there's still always that chance it's going to come back. Do I think they're going to come back with more of this? I don't think so. But Blood Rage, they came back for the digital. There's talk about coming back for even more Blood Rage. Whoa. They came back for this. More Marvel United coming back. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we see more Ankh come back. You never know, man. So even if you miss it, don't think you're completely out. That's what I would say. So I'm writing it in stone right now. And plus, I just think for how many 3 episode boxes, 18 investigators. I don't think it's all it's worth all $120. I don't think it's worth $120 for this stuff that you get either. That's one of the things. When I saw it on eBay for like $240, I think was like the cheapest I saw it. I just didn't think there was enough content to just it. Obviously not for $240, but you get what I'm saying. It wasn't like there was all this content. I'm sorry about constantly itching my nose. I don't know what's going on. But even, some of this stuff, these boxes, even though they're a lot of money, there's a lot of content to them. I still don't think this is that much content. If I didn't buy another game for the entire year, I'd still have enough to not play the same content once or twice. Yeah, exactly, dude. And you have 3 times the games I do. I know, dude. Dude, back when the Discord, I think we were at one point we were talking about our collections. I added all the shit up. I think I was at like 140 something games. It's outrageous, dude. It's outrageous. And I think I recently did the math. There was about 25 campaigns that I'm getting, and that 140 or whatever it was, 130, 140, wasn't even the games I since acquired. Too much. I'm gonna be doing a video about games I'm getting rid of. I do have a small list it is a small list that I'm getting rid of. I think I'll go from 350 to 200. You mean the what, Big Boy and Aftermarket? Is that what you're talking about, Rufus, or Unspeakable? Big Boy is a fitting name for me. It's the same as Galactus. The inconvenience of storage isn't worth the gameplay added. Yeah, and I mean, we won't dive too much into how much shit is played, right? But it's also, you could also look at it as a collector piece. My shelves are not just to store the board games. I actually do set up stuff. If you ever watched my my tour video that I did for the my game room, but I got some pieces set up on the top of the shelf. It's kind of like display pieces. I like doing that as well visually. So it could be a display piece if you paint it. I think that one you'd really want to paint if you want to display it and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, likely you're going to pay $180 to probably play that one time, if so. Yeah, I don't know. It's on you. It's on you. Lang says he's been working on the design for a Blood Rage expansion for some of some kind. I'd be interested to see what that is. To me, Blood Rage feels kind of exhausted and with this stuff that they could do for it, but it never ceases to amaze me what people can squeeze out of some stuff. 120 is an entire additional pledge for an additional game. Yeah, right. Unspeakable looks cool, but I'd rather put it towards a different game. Yeah, 100%, Freddie. 100%. I think that's what I'm trying to go with as far as like, maybe with Tidal Blades 2. Would the minis be cool? Yeah, but spend that extra $60, I think it is, towards something else, right? I feel attacked. I feel attacked. Not only am I going to play it one time, it's going to sit around and take up space and piss me off for several years. Well, then Rufus, at that point, man, you could just sell it, right? Isofarian Guard, you talking about it? I am now. What is it on? Is it on Game Found? So that's all we'll talk about for Cthulhu Death May Die. So 31st, get your pledges in. Okay. Isofarian Guard. I did want to talk about For Glory too. I know Freddie was just talking about that. Is it on ISO? No, it's not on here then, right? Is it Kickstarter? There it is. Oh, Kickstarter, okay. So I don't have anything for this, Mike. What is this? PM is open. And guys, if you haven't yet, please click that like button. It seriously helps me out. And if you guys are enjoying this type of video, it lets me know that maybe we can do this more often. More often meaning probably once every few weeks. This is not going to become a weekly thing. I would like for a few projects to build up first. If there's something large that launches, maybe, you know, I can do something like that again. I do like this kind of stuff, just sitting around talking and stuff like that. But, you know, maybe as the projects build up, we can kind of do this every so often. Just take a look. But in order for that to happen, you know, let's just let me know if you guys enjoy this type of content and stuff like that. Totally, I ate the FOMO hard on this one. Like, subscribe, join the Patreon. Yeah, man, we have a great old time in the Discord for sure. Thank you, Ian. Appreciate that, brother. So yeah, I know, Mike, you were talking about this. So what's the deal with this? Is the pledge manager open? What's the ETA on this? 1 to 2 players. Okay, is this a... Yeah, see, I don't like that. I don't like the board, man. I'm usually not a fan of these, and this is just a personal preference. This has nothing to do with the gameplay. Like, is this the board? The chips are cool. This is where Mike's gonna try to get me. It's on pre-order on their web store. $160 for the game. The components in the box is off the charts. Yeah, it does. The chips are. It is calling my name. So, tableau building, character customization, enemy AI, open world exploration. It's got game tray inserts. That's a plus. That is a plus. I do like the boards. I have no idea what's going on with this. Hold on. Excuse me, guys. Maybe I'll give it a good solid itch. It's almost like there's like rogue hairs that are constantly itching me, and I'm missing every time I go to itch my nose. So the art looks pretty cool. The art does look pretty cool. I do like that wolf thing right there. So for me, and this is just a personal game trays. Game trays are really nice. Okay, so I'm usually not a fan of these types of games, like where there's I'm more like an intimate. I know I think me and Curtis were talking about this on the Discord. I'm more like in the like smaller scale battlefield type stuff. With this, the concept is cool. Like of this, but is this the board? You're just moving your pieces around here, and what, you get some enemies to fight, but they're what, just cards or something like that? This is kind of reminding me of like a little bit of the Skyrim type deal. Like, are you just drawing out a card for the enemy, or what's the deal with this? You have Oathsworn and Frosthaven. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but what I'm talking about is like this. Is this your board? Again, Oathsworn and Frosthaven are still, they have that intimate, you're on the battlefield type deal. Should have it by the end of April. Okay. 5 campaigns, 4 upgrades, 1 campaign to the next. Foreteller is awesome. Yeah, anytime I see that with games, I'm interested, just because I do like that a lot better. It gives you that more thematic experience. You can just listen. You can kind of imagine as you go. Usually with me, as I read stuff, I can't fully envision it. I'm better at hearing something, and then I can envision it in my mind better. You could talk about CMON Comics Round 2 pre-orders. Oof. Yeah, I guess we could take a look at that one, Rufus. I didn't even know about that one. Yeah, I mean, Mike, it could be good, and I'm not opposed to it. Come on, comic book shipping. Like, I do like this. I love character progression and stuff like that. I do like that. Combat is bag building. You battle cards, but you should watch a video. Okay. Upgrade your bag as you fight. I do like that concept. I'll watch a video, Mike. I'll watch a video. Again, I'm not putting off the rest of the gameplay. There's just been something about me with like these kind of boards. I I just love that. I like that intimate combat more, where I could see like the battlefield. I'm moving around. I got some art on the battlefield that I'm working with. But then again, I don't know if I've actually played too many games. I don't even know if I've played any games like this where you're just moving things around on this type of large scale board. So maybe I can't knock it. Yeah, I know, Mike. I'll watch a video. All right, so that's Isofarian Guard. Let's look at the comic books round 2 real quick. What is it on? Is it on Kickstarter? Is it out? I hate. I was gonna say I hate the search function in Kickstarter. I think GameFound is a little bit better. So what's? I've never played a game with this kind of combat. Okay. I'm interested, Mike. I will watch a video. I tell you what, in the Discord, ping me with the video that you recommend. Okay, so did they announce? Is this it right here? Okay. A few years have passed. Brand new journey to further explore the settings of Death May Die, Zombicide, and Invader. Continuing the story. Pre-order now. D&D comic, 30 for the product, 35 for... Oof. 35 for shipping. Oh, this was the... Oh yeah, dude, they had the dinosaur, right? Isn't this the one? They had the dinosaur for 8? It was like the dinosaur riders or some shit like that. Yeah, here it is right here. Yeah, yeah, I think this was I was gonna watch this, not watch this, but back the hate one. I think Curtis was interested in this one as well. Yeah, I don't know. 35 for shipping is that is extreme, man. That is extreme. I don't know. I mean, this is pre-ordered directly from their website. Yeah, look at this. This does look awesome as shit. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah. One Tyrant, one Shakhtar Mercenary, 2 figure cards. Man, just for that, $30 just for that. I mean, those minis are pretty big though, if I recall correctly, for hate. But that is a decent amount, man. That is a decent amount. I don't know. Yeah. The Death May Die. Where was the Death May Die one? Zombicide Invader. Has anyone here ever played Invader? Do you like that over some of the other ones? Zombicide and Death May Die. Some investigators. Yeah, but there's like already just a crap ton of investigators, man. I guess you do get 2 episodes, right? Lost episode 8 and 9. Season 3 required and season 1 required. Okay, so you even need certain elements from the other seasons. Yeah, 2 more lost episodes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's it. I think they already have way too many investigators. There's just so many. And more heroes as well. Yeah, I don't know, man. 35 shipping, that's a lot. That is a lot. A couple of unique mechanics that sounded cool. Yeah. I wonder if anybody on the Discord has ever played that. I'd be curious to give it a shot. I'd be curious to try it. What else? Was there another one? Oh, yeah. What was it? For Glory. Right? For Glory. So this one, I know Freddie was just talking about this one. I did see this highlight. The best deck builder ever? Question mark. Has anyone played this? I think this is a reprint, right? Okay, here we go. I do like Jeremy. I do usually like Jeremy's reviews and stuff. I'm willing to stake my rep on this one. This one is a very good game. I played Invader. It was fun. It plays more like Marvel Zombies faster. Oh, I do like the sound of that. I do like the sound of that. So obviously this is a deck builder, right? It's got a great rating. I do like the playmat. Where was the playmat? The art looks cool. Solo mode, right? Where was the... And I think Freddie was saying it was a decent price for even the playmat included, right? Where was the... what's it for just the... For the base game? I mean, you got the complete collection. Standard 50... What is that? Is that a 9? 59? Okay. 59. Legends expansion. Okay, absolutely free. Usually $15 value. Yeah, I mean, there doesn't seem to be too many gladiator games out there. If this is just a simple deck builder, you know, play out your cards. I got it so Freddie and I can play in compare notes. There you go. There you go, Mike. I think Alex said he jumped in as well, right? This playmat does look badass, man. This playmat does look cool. That playmat looks cool. I do like that. 30 bucks. 56 left. I think it was a pretty large one as well, right? 2.5 by 4 feet long, 2mm thick, so it's pretty cool. 130 for premium edition playmat and shipping. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Okay, so I'll look into this one as well. We'll see. Anthony and Nate also backed it. Yeah, they're into the gladiator stuff as well, which is super cool. Yeah, it is huge. You're right. It is huge. It is huge. I do like the art style. I do like gladiator stuff. There's not really many themes I don't like. I feel like I say that quite often, like, oh, I like this theme. But I mean, if something's badass, it's badass, right? I can't help it. Spartacus, fantastic show. I only saw the first season. Okay, I'll give this one. I'll look into this one. I will look into this one. It's got a great rating. Freddie, have you played the... This was a reprint, right? Did you play the original? I guess not, because that's what you wouldn't be going in for the all-in for the premium and stuff like that. But it's got great ratings, so we'll see. What's that? How to play? Okay. We'll take a look at that. Is it playmat too? No. Okay, we'll take a look. There's a review for you by Alex. Man vs. Meeple. Okay. All right. I'll take a look. And what else? I don't think there's too much else. There was... I know... What am I doing with Oathsworn? I haven't fully decided with Oathsworn yet. I don't know. This... I did write this down for anybody interested. I wrote a lot of Pledge Manager closing dates. I believe they were saying try to have it completed by February 3rd. I don't think that's a hard cutoff time. If you don't have it completed, I do think they're going to have limited stock of stuff, so you could still potentially get some stuff after that date. But so that being said, I would try to lock it in prior to that if you can. But yeah, so right underneath of Tim down here, my review, my quote. Fantastic game. I lost a great character, but it is what it is. But um, I did not finish the game. I don't know. I don't know. How many more times do you think I might have played Oathsworn than these reviewers? And I've only played 4 sessions. I don't know. But it is a fantastic game. It is a fantastic game. It does a lot of unique stuff. I do like a lot of what it does. The biggest thing for me, the biggest turnoff, and it's not even really a turnoff, but I feel like each session was, you have to learn more things. Like, it seemed like it was a decent amount more. Maybe that's the wrong way to put it, because I guess in board games, each scenario or encounter, it's going to be slightly different and add slightly more rules. I think for me, it was the length, because I was looking at those mentally, and my sessions were, one, I did the story, and then I followed it up with the encounter. So maybe by that like each of the story parts seemed like it added some new elements that you had made sure you paid attention to the rules for, so you didn't miss stuff. But then the encounter did that as well. And I think I was getting lost in the movement, especially 2 to 3 times more. Yeah. But I think that's where I was kind of getting held up. And then so after all of that, it felt like the sessions were quite a bit. But there's no reason why you couldn't break down the story with the encounter. But it is a fantastic game. It does a lot of stuff well, very well. It is a boss battler, so if you don't have one of those and you're looking to get one, I do recommend this one for sure. It is a great game. There is Arborea, but it's not your thing, I don't think. Mike, stop it. I did not play For Glory, but my buddy did, and he loved it. Okay, awesome. And you trust his opinion, obviously. That's why you went all in, so that's good. Let's look at that. But for Oathsworn, I think I talked about this in another video. I was thinking about these dice. These dice look awesome, dude. These dice look awesome. Alex is the only person I've heard of who didn't bail on it. Bail on the campaign? You mean like what? Stop playing? Oh yeah. Alex from the Discord. Yeah, Alex from the Discord. Yeah, well he's a machine. He's a different breed, man. These dice look fantastic. The new Secret Box, 2nd edition. There's a lot of stuff here. These heavy metal dice, they look sweet. They do look sweet. Extra standees, and that's one of the things I did want to say. I think the standees for this game are awesome. They are awesome. If you didn't want to get all the minis, but you still wanted to play the game, but you were unsure about the standees, highly recommend the standees. Fantastic. And we got John. Yeah, Oathsworn, baby. Let's go. John, are you going all in on this one or in at all? Did you back the first campaign? What are you doing with this one? I want to know your thoughts. Okay. All right, that is Oathsworn. Let's look at where is it, Mike? Arborea. Is it on GameFound? Has it already launched? I guess it's got to be on Kickstarter. We are hanging with that. Arborea. There it is. Let's see. That's a wild looking board, man. That is a wild looking board. That is crazy. Look at that artwork. Kickstarter, unfortunately. It's doing well. Not all in. I just backed this second edition, the standee version to be specific. Yes, dude, standees. I'm telling you, fantastic, man. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. No painting involved, right? They still look great. Same, Mike. Same. Although, yeah, I guess bailed in the sense of just don't continue later. Yeah. I was gonna say I've stopped during playthroughs, but I've played through the rest. If I did, Mac and Arcana comes to mind. I don't think I've ever gone all in on a campaign. What? Is that right? Dude, this art looks wild, Mike. Standees, how do you feel about that, Mike? Or not standees, meeples? I know you're into the minis nowadays. Not really a meeple fan anymore. The meeples look pretty cool though. Got artwork on them. Can't knock that. Can't knock that. That art is just wild, dude. That is wild. I know, Rufus. I want to see it too, man. I do. It's just like one of those things. I want to see it. I want to see it. This is a meeples, Mike. You're not into this anymore, man. Let's see. The price looks good. Base game pledge, $47. That's not bad. So what's up with this? What's up with this game, Mike? What's up with this thing? Not a full-blown explanation, but just a two sentence rundown. Why should people be interested in this? I'll get there all in on a campaign one day. Yeah, dude, I'm not. I was just kidding, man. If you have the if you can avoid that, do it. Don't go all in, man. You don't need to on these games, dude. Price is great. Screen printed looks like meeples. Good to see. Artwork looks pretty cool. I am kind of digging the artwork. It looks wild as hell, but it does look pretty cool. It's definitely original. Okay. Worker placement. Let's see. Complex worker placement with shifting tiles that improve your actions if you give them time. Okay, and I'm assuming this is where the tiles are going to go. So the tiles will shift. There's a lot of different spaces. I guess you got to follow like progression, right? It looks interesting. Okay, might have to check it out. I'll leave it to you, Mike. You can what is this? Okay, so it's still in the campaign. I'm starting to get like overwhelmed with how many projects. What phase are they in? Is the campaign still going on? Is it in the pledge manager? When's the pledge manager closing? So 21 days. Price looks good. I'll have to find out a little bit more about this one. The art style is wild. 1 to 5 players, 90 to 120 minutes. I did hear something interesting about the 14 plus thing. You see that on a lot of games, but apparently the 14 plus, if they put that, I never knew this, but it allows them to avoid some other types of hoops that they'd have to jump through if they made it for a younger audience. Like if they ideally, a 10-year-old could play this and they put like 10 plus, they'd have to go through a little bit more paperwork, I think. So instead you'll see a lot of games put 14 plus so they can avoid all that stuff. You'll see it on most games. At least once I saw that, what's Ascension Tactics? 14 plus. 10. It says 10 plus as well. But I see 14 plus on most games. I do. Where your meeples stand moves towards the center. Okay, when you get off the track, the later you wait, the more stuff you get. Okay. All right. Maybe Pledge Manager. Maybe I'll reach out to them, see if you know, maybe they can hook me up or something like that. I don't see myself back in this one though. I don't. The price is good though. The price is good. Is there shipping with this? Let's see. I thought I saw some reviews. Okay. Birth of another Dave Turtsy. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, some other reviews here. Okay. All right, maybe I'll reach out, see if I get a review copy or something like that. We'll see. Tanagrail Kings of Ruin. Okay, let's check it out. Let's first check the shipping. Here it is. $13. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so there you go. All right, let's do Tanagrail, and then we'll go over Tanagrail quick, and then is this still PM is still open, right? This one did fairly well. Now Rufus, I know Rufus's whole motto for this, or he kept asking the question, who's going all in, or what was it, Rufus? Who's getting the one true king? Something like that. $819. Oof. Jesus Christ. Is this one still? Oh no, you can't even add stuff to your pledge anymore. Rufus, crazy man. I went in with the what did I go for? What was my pledge? What did I do? What did I do here? I just did the I just did the Kings of Ruin. Just the core. One true king. Forsaken's PM launch today. Don't miss out on the greatest solo game ever. Oh, I did the what's the where's the PM? I know I backed it at $1. All right, I'm going to dip. Thanks, Drew. Have a good night, all. All right, John. Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate you stopping by, dude. Catch you on the next one. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's just look at the campaign. Yeah, I mean, dude, Mike, this does look good. This does look good. Oh, it's on Game Found. This does look good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But is it one that's really pulling me in? Like that I must have. Okay, so it looks like some people are having some problems. Message can't add items. Okay, that's fine. What's like the base? 129. 129. You know it's gonna have a good storage solution, is right. Yeah, Rufus is 100%. The greatest solo ever. Alright, I mean, have you watched any gameplay videos, Mike? I have not. What makes it the greatest ever? Huh? What makes it beat Darkest Dungeon as the greatest solo ever? What makes it beat Darkest Dungeon? That's the question. That's what you have yet to prove. Just because it's got game trace. I mean, I know that bumps up games a whole point, but I mean, come on. Where is he? Didn't I? It does look good. It does look good. It looks different. What's Jeremy saying? You come away from every game of Forsaken telling stories about your experience. I do like that. I do like telling stories about my experience to guys on the Discord. The board does look cool. It does. Visually, I think it looks awesome. I think it looks awesome. It's not made by Mythic. I do think it looks awesome. I love the art. The board looks cool. It doesn't look like it's going to take up a lot of table space, right? Because you got all these things out. This is for 4 players, right? But you're only going to have one of these. I'd imagine all this right here for 1 player. Everything except these 3 additional player boards. So it doesn't look like it's going to take up a lot of space. Yeah, I mean, it does. It looks cool. The game evolves as you play. I just can't. Like, I can't, man. I can't. I can't. There's too much other stuff. I can't. I can't, right? For 129, what's the shipping? What's the shipping? This game, it does look good. It really does look good. It does look really good. What's the shipping here? Jesus. What crap is there? Is this it? 28. Oh no, 25 if you got the 129 pledge, right? And that's another one I haven't played. That's another one. Dem trays, Case Smith says, yeah, man. Them trays look real sweet. Real sweet. Got me going loco. It does look good. It does. My all in with shipping is 208. It's just I can't just be popping off every campaign, man. The ones I have down. All right, here's the thing. Where's my paperwork? Here's my paperwork. Okay. So the ones that I am definitely going in on, Cthulhu Death May Die. That ends on the 31st. I got about 150 in with the shipping. All right. Deep Madness is open. The next one is Assault on Doomrock. I was trying to get with the guy to get Assault on Doomrock. That's another one, like, we were kind of going back and forth. It looked good, but then communication kind of stopped on their end. Assault on Doomrock, I would like to get that one. But even with like the roguelike pledge, which isn't even all in, that's like another 150. But I'm not sold on that. That ends February, end of February. The next one is Barman, Gotham City Chronicles. I got about 115 with shipping included in that one. That ends about mid-April. So I got some time with that one. And then Deep Madness closes about May. Closes May 1st. Deep Madness does. And I have no idea what I'm doing with that one. But even besides that, Company of Heroes 2nd edition is going to open up soon. Company of Heroes is going to open up soon. You got Skyrim from CTG opening up March. And that's not even some of the other just retail stuff I was kind of eyeing up. It's just I can't be. You don't need more Death May Die. You won't play. You do need the greatest solo. Your solicitation email to these companies should be like, if I talk about your game on my channel, there's a 100% chance 15 people will definitely buy it. That is a good one. I think my pitch is pretty good. I do get some bites. Some companies that bite, I am surprised that they did. Others, I'm surprised that they didn't. I'm not back in. So CTG is out. That's why I'm not going in on 20 strong. If they ever came back with a Cloudspire, I would back that for the additional discount because I know I would still get that. So yeah, so Skyrim's out. What else? Am I gonna go in for For Glory? For Glory looks good. Is that something that you're gonna be able to get retail? Now I did see that little blurb on the For Glory page that the playmat, they don't have any plans to bring the playmat to retail. I kind of take that as the other stuff will. That's why they specifically said the playmat, unless I was just looking at the playmat item and they just said it there. So I don't know about the other stuff, if that's going to go to retail. That is one I could pass on, but it does look pretty cool. I mean, I gotta get Barman. Assault on Doomrock isn't 100%. Deep Madness, honestly, I really don't need any more for Deep Madness. It's just a want thing. And Cthulhu Death May Die, I am 100% going in on just the 150. Past that, I mean, there's OrcQuest. I am honestly leaning towards getting OrcQuest. Company Heroes 2, I'm going in on Company Heroes 2. I am. I'm going in on Company Heroes 2. Past that, I don't think there's too much else that I plan to go in on. I already completed a lot of the other pledges. Completed Euthia. Tidal Blades 2. Tidal Blades 2. There's just too much, man. There's too much. So just to recap some of these, I'll just rattle them off quick. So Cthulhu Death May Die is closing. PM is open, closing on the 31st. Tidal Blades 2, there's no ETA. I would try to get your pledge done soon. Oathsworn, try to have it completed by February 3rd. Tamashi by Awaken Realms Light. The PM is open for, it said 2 to 3 months, but it opened in December 15th. So about mid-February to mid-March. The Last of Us, I'm surprised Curtis didn't talk about this game ever. Escape the Dark. That closes on the 31st of March. Sleeping Gods, Distant Skies, still open. There's no ETA on that to be closed. Dark Quarter by Lucky Duck. There's no exact date that's closing. Unsettled, that's another one I'm kind of interested in. I've heard good things about that, especially the solo mode. It's by Orange Nebula. No exact date. There was a comment about fulfillment in the Discord that they're hoping to be fulfilled by June or July. So I would imagine the PM would probably close somewhat soon. Zuriwia reprint, end of January. Anasteer, I think everybody's staying away from that one. Last update was October 28th. October 28th. Still leaving the PM open until January. So I have no idea about that. It looks really good. If it was any other company at this point, I would probably be backing that. Last Light, no date closing. Manufacturer estimating to have ready to ship in June. Septima, however you say it, January 31st is closing. Lawyer Up Season 2, February 28th. Euthia, no date. But Steamforged, who kind of took over with Dia Games, they usually give an update about the closure about 2 months ahead before they close it. So you still got a ways for Euthia. Nexus Arena Combat. What is that? Container is on the way. So this is one, if you wanted Nexus Arena Combat, you can still pledge. The container is almost to the States. They're estimating January. This is by the by the publisher. They're estimating that the container is going to get there January 26th. So the PM is still open. So they're going to have a few extra copies at the hubs. So that's why the PM is still open. You can still pledge for that stuff. And I do apologize if anybody is like, shit, Andrew, I don't want to look at these anymore. I just thought we'd go all out for the video, so I wrote down all this crap. Ancient Blood, I know Curtis was interested in this. Order of the Vampire, no PM, close date. Castles of Burgundy, no date. In October 27th, there was an update that mentioned 2 to 3 months, so who knows. Assault on Doomrock, likely to close end of February. Magical Friends and How to Summon Them. I know a lot of people probably haven't heard about this game. I actually did a review on this. Since I did the review for that first edition, the guy Clemens, I've spoken to him. He sent me a prototype copy. He's since done improvements and stuff like that. His campaign fully funded on Kickstarter. Congrats to him. The PM is open on GameFound. There is no closing set date, but that one looks like a pretty fun little family game. It's got some interesting things that it does. Escape from New York, end of January for Glory. There was an update on the 5th, saying production pushed back and have shipping info finalized by February 1st. And then 20 strong, keeping open through at the least mid-March. So there we go. Anastair PM will be open January till January 2024. Yeah, I know, man. It's gonna be open for a long time, dude. A long time. Yeah, so those are all the games. Again, there's a lot of stuff I'm like 100% on. Company Heroes 2. Because that one is not, as far as I'm aware, not coming to retail at all. I don't even think the first edition did. They had some tragedy strike. The founder of Bad Crow Games passed away, I believe, when he went over to what's the big event over in Europe, Essen or something like that. I didn't say how, but that is it's a tragedy. So he passed away. They've been getting a lot of things caught up because he took care of a lot of stuff for the company. So they had to catch up on a lot of stuff. The Pledge Manager is opening, and they got a really cool thing that they're doing as a tribute to him. They're actually making one of the let's just take a look here. Dude, I hate the search. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? I couldn't just type 2 and it couldn't find it. I had to write second. So they're making, where is it? Right here. Like a commander card, which I think is super cool. So Chris was his name. So shout out to them. That's super cool. But so this PM is going to open up soon. This is a fantastic game. I love this game. I absolutely love this game. So Company Heroes 2. It looks like I'm going in for Forsaken, Tidal Blades 2, and now added to the list. And then still some more. It's easier to search Google and add Kickstarter at the end. I know. Dude, I hate the search function on Kickstarter. I really do. And then let's check Marvel United. Let's see what's Marvel United is up to now. Almost 700,000. What new stretch goals? So it did unlock Patriot. And the next one is Crimson Dynamo. Kickstarter's trash, hot garbage. When Backer Kit has a better webpage, you're doing it wrong. Yeah. Backer Kit sucks too, at least from my experience. Yeah, so that's all the campaigns. I think it was a pretty good overview. I was trying to come up with a headline for this. I put look through. It doesn't sound too appealing to me, but I didn't know what else to put. So yeah, so that's a few campaigns. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. What are you backing? I know some of you in the Discord, I know what you guys are backing and stuff like that. But yeah, in the comments section, let me know. If this was at all helpful, let me know as well. A lot of good stuff out there. A lot of good stuff to come. Hopefully it calms down. I don't think it ever will, though. But yeah, that's That's all she wrote. I do think Andromeda's Edge, that's probably going to go to retail. So I think that's going to be one that I'm probably going to pass on. Probably going to pass on that. Pass on Dante. Pass on Batman, Escape from Arkham. Pass on Guards of Atlantis 2. Pass on Elder Scrolls. Bad Company Heroes. I'll pass on Street Fighter 5. I'll probably back OrcQuest. I just think that looks cool enough for the price. We'll see, though. I'll try to find out if that's coming to retail. I don't know. Something tells me no. Something tells me no about OrcQuest. Yeah, but a lot of stuff out there. Like an AA meeting for board gamers. Yeah. I thought bagging everything was a mandatory thing for being a brewmaster. Well, yeah, guys, I thank you so much for joining. I think we're gonna call it there. I do appreciate everybody stopping by. Special shout out to my Patreon members. I do truly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. It's an absolute pleasure talking with you. You guys are funny as hell. Make me laugh. A lot of good insight and input into stuff. My name is Mike, and I buy too many games. Yeah, I hear you, man. Maybe we'll do a little AA session one day. But yeah, so thank you to everybody for stopping by. Hope it was helpful. And until next time, so Friday is going to be a playthrough of continuation Act 2 of Hoplomachus Victorum. Decimus is trudging through. We just took down Kraken Lance, so we're upgrading. We're getting stronger. On to the next Primus. So yeah, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your night. And then I'll catch you guys Friday. Till next time, grab some brews, play some games. I'll catch you on the next one. You too, Rufus. All right, peace. Thanks for the stream, Andrew. Fun night. Wow, it's going to go big with this Cthulhu PM. I hear you, Friday. All right, guys. Peace out, man.